Hello dear students. So today let us discuss about the phosphoglycerides or phospholipids. So these phosphoglycerides or phospholipids, so they are derived from phosphatidic acid. So these phospholipids or phosphoglycerides contains phosphate group in addition to the glycerol, fatty acids and nitro group. So examples, so lecithin. So lecithin is an example of phospholipid. So the some other examples of phospholipids are cephalin, cephalin and phosphatidyl serine. Okay, so let us see the biological importance of these phospholipids or phosphoglycerides. So these phospholipids are the phosphoglycerides. Okay, so they are present in the bacteria, animals, and plant tissues. So let us see what are their biological functions. So these phosphoglycerides are essential components of all the cell membranes and also the subcellular organelles. So these phosphoglycerides will regulate the structure and as well as the permeability of the cell membrane. So that means the nutrients which enter into the cell and enter out of the cell. So that is called as permeability of the cell membrane. Okay. So the phospholipids regulates the structure as well as the permeability of the cell membranes. Okay. So the several enzymes that requires the phospholipids. So these phospholipids involves in the transportation of other lipids in the blood. So they act as the transport agents. So they transport other lipids in the blood. So these phospholipids also they are the donors of arachidonic acid for the synthesis of prostaglandin. Okay. So let us see the other phosphoglycerides or the phospholipids biological importance. So first let us see the biological importance of the lecithin. Okay. So this lecithin is required for the transportation and utilization of lipids. So in the biological importance of lipids, so we have studied this. So that means some of the that is phospholipids are essential for the transportation of other lipids. So lecithin is required for the transportation and the utilization of lipids. So especially, so this lecithin is important for the transportation and utilization of lipids in the liver. Okay, so generally the absence of this lecithin, so if the lecithin is absent in the humans, so the lipids, the excess, the lipids will deposit excessively on the liver. So that causes the fatty liver. So fatty liver refers to the excess deposition of the lipids. Okay. So the liver, so the fatty acids which are formed in the liver should be utilized. Okay, utilization ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so that fatty acids will going to deposit on the liver, so that causes fatty liver. So this is a disease called as the fatty liver. So all that the fatty acids which are lipids which are produced in the liver should be transported and they should be utilized. Otherwise what happens, so the excess uh, deposit, the lipids will going to deposit on the liver, so that causes fatty liver. So this is because of the absence of lecithin. So the partial hydrolysis of lecithin by the lecithinase enzyme gives glycolecithin, which causes the hemolysis. That is, hemolysis means the rupture of red blood cells. Okay, next one more that is phospholipid, that is called as cephalin. The biological importance of cephalin. So cephalin, it is an important constituent in the cell membrane. So it also causes hemolysis. So that is the rupture of RBC. So next one, the biological importance of serine. So this serine, the phospholipid, helps in the coagulation of blood. Okay, so it plays a role in the apoptosis, that is programmed cell death. Okay, so these are the some of the biological importance of the phospholipids. So next, let us discuss about the structure of the cell membrane. The structure of the cell membrane, which is called as the fluid mosaic model. So from this diagram, so you can observe the structure of the cell membrane. Okay, so the cell membrane represents the outer boundary of the cells. Okay, so the cell membrane is generally, it is nothing but the outer boundary of the cells. So it is also known as the plasma membrane. Okay, so its thickness is about 8 to 10 nanometers. Okay, so this, that is the cell membrane, consisting of phospholipids, glycolipids, proteins as well, and carbohydrates, etc. Okay, so according to this fluid mosaic model, so the phospholipids are arranged in the a bilayer. Okay, so ಈ diagram ನಲ್ಲಿ observe ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So these are the peripheral proteins, glycolipids, hydrophobic tiles. So these are the hydrophobic tiles. Hydrophobic tiles ಇವು. So these are hydrophilic heads. So these are hydrophilic heads. Okay, so these are again the peripheral proteins. So according to this fluid mosaic model, so the phospholipids are arranged in the bilayer. So the bilayer, which forms the backbone of the cell membrane. Okay, so phospholipids are amphipathic. So they contain both hydrophobic tiles as well as hydrophilic heads. So ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆಂಫಿಪ್ಯಾಥಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So that is called as amphipathic. So phospholipids ಏನಿದೆ, the phospholipids are called as the amphipathic. So they contain hydrophobic tiles and hydrophilic heads. Okay, so in the cell membrane, the phospholipids are arranged in such a way that the hydrophobic tiles are pointing inwards. So if you observe these two layers ಏನಿದೆ, so in the both the layer, so these phospholipids ಏನಿದೆ, so this phospholipids and these phospholipids, so in phospholipids, as you can observe, the hydrophobic tiles, so these hydrophobic tiles are pointing inwards, and the hydrophilic heads, so the hydrophilic heads pointing outwards. So these peripheral proteins are hydrophilic in nature. Okay, so these peripheral proteins, as you can observe from this diagram, so these peripheral proteins are hydrophilic and they are present on the heads of the lipids. So this is lipid, so this is phospholipid. So the peripheral proteins are present on the heads of the lipids through ionic bonds. So these peripheral proteins are present on the head of the phospholipids through the ionic bonds. So these internal proteins are present deeply between the two bilayers attached to the lipids through weak van der Waals forces. So these integral proteins are the integral proteins are there present deeply inside the two bilayers, and these integral proteins are attached to the lipids through weak van der Waals forces. So the glycolipids are only present on the surface of the cell membrane. So this is the fluid mosaic model of the cell membrane.